See, always got to make the people know, because I do get comments like this, and I don't answer them. However, now Hurst has the spotlight on his face, so well, there you go. You made me stop, and you held up all of the productions just to talk to you. I don't mind, but well, now everyone else is inconvenienced, so because they don't get to see my my amazing World of Warships gameplay for an extra 5 milliseconds. Shame on you, Hurst. Shame on you. Alright. Now, I suppose we can probably take the Dunk out, who also has the Ocean Soul. Perhaps we can also get a good game in the Dunk for once. Well, recently, rather. We've been having pretty bad luck in the Dunk. And as you see, Philippe has actually a pretty damn good captaining career here. He's in the running for the first 19-point captain in my repertoire, but I got a couple of other a couple of other standouts and potential competitors for this crown. Though I would giggle forever at the fact that Philippe is the admiral of admirals and teaching everyone. Him and his incredibly just completely apathetic look. You see, to command the battleships, you must first understand the basics of forget it. I don't care anymore. I am not feeling it today. I'm just going to go home and lounge around, drink my wine and my baguettes, and paint my landscapes. You all can just you can figure this out. I broke the accent there, but whatever. I have time. I have to actually work on my French accent because the French DLC for Battlefield 1 is coming out in March or the end of February, depending on EA's dating scheme. And we're going to have plenty of time to have raucous amounts of French tomfoolery in that. If it's good, and by good I mean it has all of the things that I expect it to have, but we shall see about that when it actually gets here, and I actually have an excuse to play Battlefield 1 again, rather than, and sound actually enthused, rather than sounding like the depressed schmuck I was in the last series of videos that I did. One day everything will be good, though I hope I'm keeping you all entertained in the meantime. But, now, since I remember my Giggle-tastic roots and my meme machine, I will now load HE and annoy the ever-loving fuck out of everyone that I see. It's a foggy night.
Avant-poste.
Now, where is everyone going? It seems as though... Well, the Texas is going that way, and now I'm going that way. Perhaps I will give everyone else the intention that we are going this way. However, no, the New Mexico is going the other way. My god, look at this Maverick. He's going against the curb. Or going against the flow of time. Okay, so now we will take our meme machine, and yeah, basically everybody's going this way, or the couple cruisers going out that way. But we don't want to expose our side, so we're just gonna dive in here. A couple of cruisers way to fuck over there, but well, we'll take a HE shot at him first. Okay, so 9 seconds. So about this line right before 10 should be. He's moving. He's moving. Actually, no, he's turned away. No, those aren't going to hit him. That's unfortunate. However, those did hit exactly where I expected them to. Okay. Okay, alright. It works for, whatchamacallit, it works for ships going fucking balls out full speed at an angle directly at me, which is, well, the angle in which they conform to the fucking line. Still about 8 seconds, so this line? Line right in front of his conning tower. If he keeps going this direction, those should hit him. Nah, no, he's moving away. So, yeah, not even fucking close. I need to aim about up here. See, that's the parallax. I want to aim at the bottom. I want to aim directly at the, you know, at the, you know, the bottom of the ship there. But I have to aim over here in order to actually get the shells up to hit this fucking boat at all. That's the inconsistent thing about the crosshair and why I fucking just... I hate long-range engagements mainly because of that. I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time shooting at him. Now, what in the hell was that?
Alerte incendie.
Oh! It is the destroyer. Okay. I got a hit. Alright. Let's see about this fucking destroyer over here, since those cruisers are basically fucking off into nowhere. They're most likely launching torpedoes at me as well, so we gotta be prepared for that. You see? You see, my captaining skills, they teach me the proper lessons. Even though I think we might be a little bit slow here to actually avoid this one torpedo that's coming right at us. Nope! Okay, good. We avoid a bad situation by being too slow for the enemy's torpedoes. Now we turn on the damage control party, and his smoke is dissipating, so he shall be visible any moment now. Any moment now. Where is the boat? There is the boat. I missed the boat. God damn it all. Alright then, fine. I'm a dunk, I can hold this. Uh-oh. I might have to speed up a little bit here. Get them battle cruiser fucking screws to work here. Come on. Pick up some speed here. We don't want to get shot. We don't want to get hit by that torpedo. Let's go. Come on. A little bit. Yes, we're good. Okay, fantastic. Fucking what the fuck, Dunk? Jesus. The Hatsuharu. Wait, he's in secondary range. Secondary Chan! Get a crackling! See, there she goes. She's on alert. She knows. There we go. Can she do it, though? Can she do it? Can she hit the Hatsuharu? He's moving out of range, so probably not. But we will help. Aha! She did get a shot in. We all saw that. That goes in the record. She's trying. She's not in the Scharnhorst, but she's trying. And now we're gonna have to... this is gonna be interesting. However, we put our side to all of these things here. This is gonna be bad. I seem to have rushed up a little bit too far here. This could be bad. Yes, secondary Chan, you shoot that guy, and then the main guns will shoot this guy. And almost not actually hit the boat. The fire, she burns. Where are the torpedoes? There are the torpedoes. We stopped just in time to actually avoid most of them. However, those ones are going to hit us. Oh boy. We're good! We're fine! Everything. Secondary Chan, you fucking kill that Hatsuharu. Woo! I'm gonna die, though. Oh well. Ow. Dow. Wait! No! We're fine! Everything is okay! Uh-oh. Aside from those friendly torpedoes. That's bad. Ow! Son of a bitch! We're okay! Everything's fine! Now it's not. Fucking just... You're there. Fucking die. Nope. Oh well. We got 2 destroyers and a dunk. Probably shouldn't have charged ahead, but once again, passive fucking gameplay. Everybody's just kind of going around in fucking circles on both sides of the map, not really fucking doing anything, aside from wearing my patience down. Fucking... This is why I'm a danger to myself in battleships. Oh well. Au revoir, Dunk. Au revoir. Perhaps next game. Well, since we've managed to get ourselves killed rather embarrassingly in the Dunk, let us return to carriers for the moment. Since I can actually live out my my escapist fantasies of killing battleships from the comfort of the sky. Okay. Great game. They have a North Carolina. We want to watch out for those, but, not too thick in terms of AAA, I suppose. They got another Kiryu as well, so basically what we're going to be looking at is strike fighters everywhere. Now, you see, what would actually make me excited right now in terms of the next boats to put in this game, because I'm not really interested in anything else, rather, what I'm actually waiting for is, surprisingly, British carriers. Or British battleships. One of the two. I'd like the carriers, though, because that would be interesting. Because British naval aviation is actually really spooky in terms of its armament. They have shit like, for example, Fireflies with 16 RP-3s. So, honestly, I'm thinking their dive bombers might not actually be dive bombers. They might be, like, fucking RP-3 equipped fucking Hurricanes and Fireflies and maybe even Wervins. The Wervins can also carry torpedoes as well. But, and also, they have a really big emphasis on using cannons against ships. So hopefully that's like... hopefully that's, whatchamacallit. Hopefully that's, I guess, represented in some way. It'd be kind of funny if I could use fighter squadrons to strafe destroyers, because, haha, 4 Hispanos! But probably not. But something like that. Carrier, I'd like to see more intricacies in carrier gameplay, because it's in desperate need of it. But, yes, if you were wondering what I'm excited for next in terms of ships, it's not actually mostly ships. It's mostly carrier stuff. I want a Shinano, please. Even though she's a big stupid Yamato hull that's full of holes and leaking everywhere. But I just want her. I want a battle carrier. I want a Yamato hull, but that can, that can also carry planes. Or, even better, aviation battleships, even though we will most likely never, ever get the Richelieu-class conversion into an aircraft carrier. Or rather, I should say, the battleship aircraft carrier, which means that the entire back of the boat is a fucking aircraft carrier, and the front of the boat still has both quad turrets. Which would be the most hilarious fucking comedy vessel to ever take to the seas, but we will most likely never fucking get it. Which just fucking makes me feel sad to no ends. That would, If someone at Wargaming actually likes me and wants to get me a present, that boat, please. Or a Shinano. I'll take the Shinano if that's more realistic. However, Tirpitz, who is completely and totally undefended. However, I know what this fucking Japanese carrier player is doing, and he's most likely gonna try and snipe me. So I'm gonna just turn around really fucking fast here. Okay, so 6 and 7 go this way. Torpedo bombers this way. The Tirpitz is ramming an island, so you're gonna have a chance here. You got this. It was a little close, but those will probably hit and cause damage. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 or 1. Right on the ass. Nothing really amazing. Fucking just do that. I got these guys to worry about over here. Alright, well, I had to manual drop that because shit was getting too heavy, but we actually did manage to get 2 bomb hits. However, this is exactly what I was fearing. The enemy have found us. And now we gotta worry about the carriers. Oh, now we gotta worry about the torpedo planes. One hit. We can handle that, though. She's a tough boat. And we took out one of his squadrons. Okay, so, we did 15,000 damage to a Tirpitz, and he didn't fucking sink us. That's a win for me. He lost an entire torpedo squadron trying to take us out, and since carriers are not affected in the slightest by losing health, that is a wasted strike. Come on, Hashin! Off the damn deck! Let's go! Into the air! Send these guys out first, hunting for something. Looks like most of their concentrations are over here, but then again, most of our concentrations are also over here. So, we're gonna make things difficult for the enemy aircraft carrier player, who is trying to hunt us by just sort of staying behind literally everyone. Which is what we should have been doing, but everybody kind of just turned around while I wasn't looking. Or at least we weren't fast enough. How's the Tirpitz doing over here? The Tego's over here. There isn't really a whole lot going over here, so honestly, I think I think I should probably concentrate on this. Because there isn't a lot of, dedicated air defense over here. And, we don't really have a lot of defense here, aside from one destroyer and Edinburgh. So, most likely, this is where we're going to be able to tip the balance here. Also, hey, look, torpedo bombers. Hi there. That means you guys. Stop those fucking planes. And the Tirpitz has run aground. Okay, so maybe we can actually hit the son of a bitch now. Okay, you guys. Do some twirls up here. Okay, he's backing up. So what we want to do is right about there. That should get us some hits. Ooh, 6 hits. My goodness. Well, this Tirpitz is going to be combat ineffective. You fucking get those fuckers. Oh, wait. Oh, well. We lost a lot of fucking planes there, but we're still effective. We're still going to hit this Tirpitz for a lot of damage. Oh, only one fucking bomb got off. Well, shit. Oh well. Where's my fighter squadron and why is he not actually engaging the fucking planes? Okay, so how's the situation looking over here? And also, my chronic issues with not actually looking at the minimap are solved by playing, whatchamacallit, by playing carrier somewhat, because I'm actually forced to look at the minimap. Because that's how I do my fucking work. However, we're going to lose our fighters. However, we have disposable amounts of the damn thing, so it doesn't really matter. As long as we Can you get that plane for us? No. Oh, well. It seems that the enemy carrier realizes that I want that fucking Tirpitz dead, and now he's going to be standing underneath him, over top him. Uh-oh, that's not good. I've still done 50,000 damage. It's pretty good. I'd like to get my fighters in the air, please. Though, we are out of planes now, or at least out of fighters. Our own Tirpitz is getting totally wrecked by the enemy planes, but that's a really fucking awkward fucking drop there, guys. He's probably going to get 2 of those if he's lucky. But still, one of them. One. Actually, no, wait, this one. Hey, wait a minute. Turpet Senpai, keep moving. Slow down. Nope. Yeah, that was a really... He must have... No, that was a... That was a manual drop, so... What the fuck was going on there? My issue is not aiming the manual drops, it's dropping them too damn close, and then also losing my plane... Taking so long that I lose my fucking planes. Not so much actually losing... fucking up torpedo drops like that. Okay. That North Carolina is basically in the fucking water. That Tirpitz is still kind of roving around out there. We could probably go sink him. Or this Benson could probably use a hand against this fucking Atego, so that's what we're gonna do. If he doesn't immediately fucking sink her. We'll use our fighters for recon. So it looks like we're in a pretty bad way in terms of this engagement. The Benson is kind of sneaking away, though, and he does have a battleship coming to support him, so I suppose what we should do is just sink the fucking Tirpitz so he doesn't actually come back into this engagement. Keep him down. Yeah, it looks like the Atego's basically just walking into a whole fucking comedy web of artillery fire. So we'll leave him alone. Oh, yeah, she's gonna be dead by the time we get there. Okay, and we've moved our fighters a little bit too far out, but it's all in the sake of reconnaissance. Looks like the enemy ships are going this way, too. So we're gonna move our fighters somewhere around here. Okay, so here are our strike planes. Let's see here. Oh, there are the fighters, son of a bitch. Yes, you know I'm here. Look at my delicious strike fighters that you could be engaging. But you won't be, because my fucking fighters are right there, and I don't care if I lose them. If I stop you, it's good enough. They're only a delaying tactic. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna lead the fucking dive bombers in first, because this is actually faster. Come on. Twist. Twist for me, Tirpitz. That's off the boat. That is... goddamn it. Also, I lost my torpedo squadron. Fug. Oh, fug. But he's turning the other way now. What are you doing? I'm gonna get probably 2 torpedoes off here. Oh, wait, no, 3. He's not gonna get sunk by that, but... that's 2 hits. Come on, get in there. Nope. Fuck. I fucked up that entire drop. I didn't drop the torpedoes. I didn't drop the bombs actually on his deck. I hit the side of his deck. And I took so long that I lost all the torpedo bombers. Fucking damn it. See, that's the thing. You have to work faster. That's how you get shit done with the whatchamacallit, with strike planes. I need to more efficiently micro these fucking things. Because the Battleship AA is essentially a big fucking timer, a clock. You need to get in, you need to actually get your strikes out, and you need to actually hit them accurately before your planes get knocked out. So you're running against the clock here, and the only way to beat the clock is through efficient micromanagement. Which I'm capable of on a good day. We still have not sunk that fucking Tirpitz, though. That is fucking annoying me. Oh, we can probably stand a pretty good chance at actually doing it. Should we actually get another squadron of planes out there? Pull the fighters back because, well, they're out of ammunition. Oh, great, they're still there. Actually, no, you know what? Your guys are gonna have to pull this one off. Our Bismarck can probably actually fight that Tirpitz. You boys. In the air, let's go. But now their reinforcements are coming this way. That's a full squadron of fucking planes. Actually, you know what? Forget the Bismarck, or forget the Turbots for right now. They can handle that. Well, not the Benson. Actually, no, the Benson's actually probably got him. Yeah? He's dead! Alright, so what we're gonna do now is reform for the New Mexico. Well, there's that, and also that fucking map boundary he's fucking spooking me. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is go for that fucking New Mexico. Okay, strike fighters. Me playing the piano on my number keys. I am the fucking conductor of a swarm of planes. Look at all this romanticism. Okay, so now we got a float plane and his fighters. So this is gonna have to... Okay. Well, the Warspite probably has less AA, though the New Mexico is actually pretty close to death. So actually, what I can do is most likely actually probably only use one of these torpedo squadrons to take out this fucking dive bomber squadron. Also, he just swiped my planes. That should sink him. Should sink him. I hope it'll sink him. Come on, you son of a bitch. Nope. Not enough. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna divert the dive bombers over there. Get him. However, Lady Warspite is not walking out of here without a fucking scratch. Well, he's dead. Oh well. Well, looks like it's all on you, Warspite! That looks like it hurts. And... Ooh! Yeah, you kill my strike planes, I don't care. I did my job. So now we're out of planes. That's 2 battleships we don't have to worry about, and we might actually pull off a win here. I think he's also running out of strike planes himself. The Takao is most likely gonna do him in. His destroyer, I have no idea where it is. Actually, no, it's over here. The Bismarck. Oh goodness. Bismarck senpai. He good. He good. Everything fine. You get your fucking ass out of here. Yeah, that's not a waste of ammunition. Okay. Okay, so now we go with what we have left. Which is going this direction and going north. Okay, so planes. This way. I wish I could reform them into one squadron, but again, sophistication not in this game. Or at least not in these planes. We still have 1 full squadron of dive bombers and whatchamacallit, and 1 full torpedo squadron. Also got 3 torpedoes, so that's nothing to scoff at. Well, 3 extra torpedo bombers, but we're out of planes now. At least we managed to actually use them effectively, considering that we now have 95,000 damage, once again. In a lot of cases, you don't feel like you're actually affecting the outcome of the match. However, with removing ships like that, well, actually, in terms of not really removing ships, we only got 1 kill, but we could severely crippled basically all of their ships. Well, basically, most of their battleships. How many battleships do we have? Okay, so we hit the Turpets, we hit the New Mexico, and we hit the Warspite. What was left? Just the North Carolina. We had nothing to do with the North Carolina. That was it. We did in basically all of their other ships. So, we helped. But, again, it kind of feels like if you're just doing hit point damage and not sinking the ship, it kind of feels like I'm just dicking around. I can't really escape that feeling. However, if hit point damage is how you judge an effectiveness in a match, I am clearly more effective in a fucking carrier than literally any other ship in this game. Even though I don't really consider myself very good at carriers, but I do perform well in them. Once again, if you use those metrics. Now, where is... He must be up here. So now we will remove... Actually, you, don't do that. Wow, you did nothing. Congratulations. Yeah, he missed you. Okay, so what do we have left? Well, there's his fighter squadron. Wait, no, this mighty ace. This one mighty ace. Can he do it? He's gonna shoot down 2 of my own planes, but he actually... No, wait, he got away with it. He only sniped 1 of the enemy planes. That fucking aerial sniper. My god. Hey, I'm actually gonna win this fight! And actually get a strike in. How about that? Actually, I only got 25 seconds left, so I gotta be quick about this. You fuckers stay right here. You keep them busy. We're on the fucking clock here. I got 15 seconds to actually get this fucking strike in. I want to see if I actually get him. Just to fucking get him back for the love tap in the beginning of the goddamn... No, we're not gonna get it. Motherfucker! Well, it's a draw now. Actually, no. A win, because we have more ships and more tickets. I would have got you, you son of a bitch. Well, we have completed task 1. Or rather, I think we already completed task 1. The dunk did that. Well, good for the dunk. This XP, though, it goes towards task 2. Which is still not even halfway there. So, now we must return to the port and take out the other things. But however, once again, pretty okay game. Lots of bomb hits, though. I'm really good at manual... well, I'm not amazing at torpedoes, even though I do a fair amount of torpedoes, but that's not an amazing number for me, I suppose. But bomb hits. You don't really see a lot of bomb hits. That's because a lot of people don't really use manual aim. They should.